Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday to you. Tonight we're doing a half case of 2020 Bowman Draft Jumbo. So we're doing 4 boxes. This is the second half of the case that was started last night. So thanks for the folks that bought on the website, and thanks for my eBay folks. If you bought through eBay and haven't seen the website, JaySwancards.com, definitely check it out. So just going to make sure everything's running good here. If you're in the room live, definitely feel free to say hello. So we're going to jump right into it. So there we go, 2020 Bowman Draft Jumbo. We're going to jump into box 1 right now. Good luck. So just like last night, if you weren't in last night's, all cards will ship except the paper non-first Bowman. So like just your normal prospect cards that are paper, those will not ship. Hey Tim, how you doing? All right, here we go. Box 1. There's always 2 refractors on top here. So we got Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. We got Miguel Amaya for the Cubs. We got a sky blue Bryce Bonnin for the Reds. Not quite sure what those are, but they definitely look different. And Logan Allen for the Indians to 250. Hey, Derek. Yeah, I've been hearing this stuff has lots of color in it, just in general. So hopefully that first half of the case wasn't an aberration. I like the 2 refractors per pack. I'm not sure if they did that last year. Chris McMahon for the Rockies. Mark Vientos for the Mets. I was looking because last night I think there was a couple Spencer Torkelson refractors, no ink, but just refractors. And I looked up on eBay and they were going for $50 or more, which is not bad for a non-numbered card. Hey Tim, how you doing? Back with the Orioles tonight. Got Alika Williams for the Rays, and we've got Patrick Bailey for the Giants. Blue Ink Yankees, Austin Wells to 150. First auto is colorful. Five autos in a super jumbo, so that those half casers will have 15 autos, where the 4-box jumbos have 12. Super jumbos have a boatload of cards, so not quite sure how that'll break out as far as color and all that good stuff, but be interesting. Purple paper Oswald Peraza for the Yankees to 250. Got Jordan Groshans for the Blue Jays, refractor. Nick Garcia for the Pirates. And I just realized when I was going through the website has 3 different Tim B's. So I will be super careful when shipping, just to make sure. I don't use the Excel sheet for anything other than just putting it on here for the break. I use Shopify and or eBay to do the shipping, so just make sure I'm very careful there. Just noticed that last night. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. Carter Baumler for the Orioles. Nico Holsizer for the Rays. That's a Dominguez glimpse of greatness. That's nice. Go ahead and put that over here. So, I mean, this kid, 17. Like, stop it. He looks like what Aaron Judge would look like when he grows up. Ridiculous. Ben Hernandez for the Royals and Carson Ragsdale for the Phillies. Nick Bitsko for the Rays, refractor. And we got Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Some blue back here. Let's see if that... I'm thinking that's going to have some ink. Let's see. Nope. But still nice blue. Xavier Edwards. There's some ink behind it. That's to 150. And for the Kansas City Royals, we got a purple auto Christian Chamberlain to 250. Yeah, I think Dominguez in his first, I think it was his first like training camp game thing he did with the Yankees after he signed. It was like some, I don't even know what it was. It wasn't spring training or anything. It was something I think in the fall. I think his first at bat he hit a bomb, so that's a decent start. Guy's just frightening. Okay, we got blue paper first Bowman Thomas Zagis to 150. For the Rangers. Okay, so we got Shane Baz for the Rays and Trevor Hauver for the Yankees. And I notice Hunter Green is in here. I wonder who set the record for most Bowman cards before they... Yeah, I think Hunter Green's got to be up there. Or just feels like it. Maybe it's because he was the 18 cover boy. Ethan Hankins for the Indians and AJ Vukovic for the D-backs. Yeah, I saw the tire video. That was pretty cool. Like, I don't know, is he gonna go to Iceland and be trained by Magnus Ver Magnusson, or the dude that played the Mountain? I think he, I think a year or two ago, I think he broke the deadlift record. I think he did over like 1,000 pounds. Tristan Lutz for the Brewers. Dane Acker for the A's. Dominguez base. Carmen Mlodzinski for the Pirates. Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. And we've got Brandon, well, that's an interesting last name. I'm going to say Brandon Fat. There's F-A-T, there's P-H-A-T, and then there's P-F-A-A-D-T. Fat. For all I know, I'm completely wrong. It might be Fadit. But I'm going to go with Fat. I think that's better. It's funnier anyway. Hey, Mike. Sky Blue Paper, Shane McClanahan for the Rays to $4.99. We got a Francisco Alvarez for the Mets and a Xavier Warren for the Brewers. All right, that is box 1. Dylan Dingler. I don't know if that's a great baseball name or just a terrible name in general, but that's Tigers. Luke Little, Cubs. Helio Ramos, another guy that's had a ton of cards. Ooh, we got some orange behind here. No ink, but it's a Miguel Amaya orange for the Cubs. 16/25. Keone Cavaco for the Twins and Michael Busch for the Dodgers. Luke Little for the Cubs, and we've got Dexton Fulton for the Marlins. And Pittsburgh Pirates, Nick Gonzalez, refractor auto to $4.99. Oh, hey, Matt. Aleric Solari for the Twins. Matthew Dyer for the Mets. Is that a Hassel insert? Let's see. Yep. It's a Hassel insert, Tim. Padres didn't do wonderful in the first half, so maybe they'll pick it up in the second half. Miguel Amaya for the Cubs and Chris McMahon for the Rockies. So on the website right now, as many of you know already, most likely, is a Super Jumbo 2 half-case breaks for Sunday and Monday. So there was a lot of teams purchased, but I think there's still like 13 left in the front half and 18 in the second half, around there. So if you haven't checked out the website and want to check that out, go ahead and do so. And I'll be loading another couple half cases of Jumbo to go Thursday and Friday of next week. So I'll probably load those up Monday or Tuesday. Reese Hines for the Reds. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. Going to be a busy week. A lot of stuff dropping all at once. Asa Lacy for the Royals. Shortridge for the Pirates. I made sure to direct that sneeze far away from anything. Okay, Reds, we got an auto. He went to the Abraham Toro School of Autoing. Jackson Miller for the Reds. Nolan Gorman, Sky Blue for the Cardinals, $4.99. Takaya Roby for the Rangers. Liberatore for the Cardinals. Poisson for the A's, and Freddie Zamora for the Brew Crew. Josh Young for the Rangers. Oh, no problem, Tim. I did not say anything about Hoops Premium. I think I'm going to list that probably Tuesday for a Thursday night break. That's assuming I can get enough intel on pricing, checklists, and all that good stuff. It'll probably be similar to how I priced clearly Don Russ, at least as far as percentages, not as far as total, but percentages to each team. So, hoping Tuesday afternoon at the latest. Tyler Soderstrom for the A's. Case Williams for the Rockies. Yeah, it's tough with 1920 basketball. There's just not much of it to go around, so I do get a full case of a somewhat reasonably priced product. I will try to do it. Yes, there was a Reds auto of Jackson Miller. It was the last auto. I don't think any Indians autos. I'll do a hit recap at the end, though. Colt Keith for the Tigers. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Ooh, looky, looky, looky. Purple, Spencer Torkelson to 250. That might go triple digits. I don't know as far as price. So that's a good one. Congrats. Torque for the Tigers. Torque for the Tigers. All right, and we got a blue auto. Carmen Mlodzinski for the Pirates to 150. That's a second Pirates auto. Got some blue paper. Adam Seminaris for the Angels. Keone Cavaco for the Twins. Yeah, the Pirates did well in the first half, too. Michael Bush for the Dodgers. All right, that's box 2. mentioned this product last night, but if anyone's feeling daring, I got this product. So it's a one box is 10 cards, and they're all slabbed as 9, 5, or 10. It's a Leaf buyback product. I'd probably have to do like random hit of 10 spots, and it's pricey, but if anyone had interest, I could try to round up some folks to get in on that, but not too bad. How about you? All right. Box 3. AJ Vukovic, D-backs. Tristan Lutz, Brewers. Hey, Daniel. Cubs were not great in the first half. So, yeah, I think with that Amaya orange, it's already better than the Cubs did for the entire half case. Okay. Oh. The guy just knows I love his name. Brandon Fat. There we go. Blue to 150. D-backs. I'm going to be infatuated by his name just like I'm infatuated by Dustin May's hair. Isaiah Green for the Mets. Riley Green for the Tigers. Oh, got an Asa Lacy base. Oh, no problem, Daniel. If I know stuff, I'll answer it. And if I don't know stuff, I will proudly say I have no clue. I'm well past the fake it till you make it part of my life. Clayton Beeter for the Dodgers. Ronaldo Hernandez for the Rays. Ooh, this is a good one. Giants. Casey Schmidt. I think that's their first rounder. Pretty sure. That is a base first Bowman auto for San Francisco. Yes, I do with Dustin May's hair. It's enchanting. And the fact that the kid just has filthy, unfair stuff. Kid throws an easy 98 to 102. Just no effort. I got some other nasty pitches. I think he's going to be... I mean, Christ, with him and forget about Kershaw because he's 90 years old. But like him and Walker Buehler, if they're locked up long term, that 1-2 punch is that's frightening. Quinn Cotton for the Reds. Jordan Adams for the Angels. Carter Baumler for the Orioles. Ben Hernandez for the Royals. There's Hunter Green with his 57th Bowman card. Jeff Criswell for the A's. Tanner Burns for the Indians. Hunter Barnhart for the Rays. Joey Cantillo for the Indians. Oop, that is green. These inserts are hard to tell sometimes, but that's definitely green. Yep, to 99. That's Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Glimpses of greatness. And right behind it, we got a Braves auto. Jesse Franklin the 5th. Wow. Fancy man with the 5th to 250. He's a legacy. Legacy 4 times over. I haven't seen a whole lot about the realignment. Are they, I think I read that they were getting rid of a bunch of teams, which sucks. I guess the one good thing would be, won't be quite as confusing, I guess, but Keone Cavaco to 250. And then Zach DeLoach for the Mariners and Adam Seminaris for the Angels. Stupid me, until like 2 years ago, I didn't realize there was a difference between high A and low A. Because I grew up about 40 miles from Peoria and about 40 miles from Davenport as well. So we were right in between the Peoria Chiefs and the Quad City River Bandits. And they switched around team alignments like every 2 years. Shane Drohan for the Red Sox. Owen Casey for the Padres. Kyle Nicholas for the Marlins. Jeez, can't talk tonight. The one minor league team I really feel sad for is the Rocket City Trash Pandas. I mean, besides having just the best name ever, they built like a super, probably the nicest, I think it's somewhere in Florida. They built like the nicest stadium in all minor leagues, and this was going to be the first year, and just nothing. That just sucks. Reed Detmers for the A's. DL Hall for the Orioles. So I have kind of a funny story about the minor leagues near me. I remember when I think it was in high school or in college. But it was when the Quad City River Bandits were the low A team of the Houston Astros. And so they decided to do like a little barnstorming thing where the Astros would come and play the River Bandits. There he is again, Brandon Fat. D-backs. Trey Cruz for the Tigers. Jeez. See, this the guy knows I'm talking about him now. I think that's a second Fat auto to 499 D-backs. So the game was actually pretty terrible because like the Astros, like their starters started, but they only played a couple innings. But I still remember to this day, the hardest hit ball the entire game was hit by Doug Drabeck, the pitcher. He bounced one off, I think, the left center field wall. Now it was like a 1-0 game. There was like maybe one extra base hit in the whole game. That was a freaking pitcher that hit it. But it was kind of cool. Alec Thomas for the D-backs to 499. Tyler Soderstrom for the A's. Case Williams for the Rockies. There's a Hassel base for the Padres. I remember in Illinois, they would always, Peoria, Rockford, and Quad City was always flip around their teams. All right, final box. Good luck. It's going pretty quick. All right, Riley Green for the Tigers. We've got Thomas Sagis for the Rangers. Got some green. Does it have ink? No. But that's not bad. That's a Robert Poisson green. Looks a lot like his image from his first Bowman as well, just obviously not his first Bowman. This is, I think, his third. So I think he was in Bowman, and then Bowman Chrome, and then Bowman Draft. Poisson was originally signed by the Braves when he was like 13 or 14. And then got put back into the international pool when the Braves got caught being bad boys and lost all the international pool money. So, kind of interesting. And he actually signed, Poisson actually signed for more than Dominguez. That doesn't mean anything because it's just that international pool money isn't a ton of money, so it's just strategic. But I thought that was kind of interesting nonetheless. It's just the A's had more ability, and the Yankees just, he wanted to play for the Yankees. Zach McCambley for the Marlins. Jackson Coar for the Royals. Oh, there's another Lacey. I think he was the 4th pick. If I remember right, Daniel, I think with your cards, I might be able to step out my front door and launch them, and they might make it about halfway to you. Because if you're where I think you are, you're just 2 towns over from me. I think that was you anyway. I remember seeing one customer, I saw the town name, like, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty darn close. But I won't launch them out my front door. Bryce Jarvis, although sometimes the way the Postal Service has been working, it might get there quicker. Carson Tucker for the Indians. Another hassle, so at least we're loading up on base hassles. And we've got a Dodgers green auto, Bobby Miller to 99. Nice looking auto. Yep, Itasca, the blink and you'll miss it suburb. Even people that were born and raised in Chicagoland, are like, oh, I live in Itasca. Like, what? Where's that? I don't know, you know where Schaumburg is? Yup. We're pretty much right there. Christian Chamberlain for KC. Reese Hines for the Reds. There's a Casey Schmidt base. Yeah, Elk Grove is our neighbor to the northwest, I guess you could say. I was just up there tonight to pick up some Chipotle. Dinner of Champions. I don't believe I have either, Matt. Hans Kraus for the Rangers. Got a Dominguez refractor for the Yankees. Not bad. Yeah, we looked at a couple homes in Roselle before we decided on the one in Itasca. The one was super nice, but then we were in the basement and they had 2 sump pumps that it was a bright sunny day. My cam set here. And both sumps were running nonstop. And we're like, that's because I wanted to do some cool stuff with the basement. And so I'm like, I don't know if that's a great idea. Somebody went outside and looked around. It was literally the only house on the block that had a basement. And it was for good reasons, because the water table was super high. That's why their sumps were always running. So yeah, glad I didn't get that house. That would have been a nightmare. Joe Ryan for the Rays, refractor. O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates. Nick Lofton for the Royals. Cole Henry for the Nats. Got a sparkly card. Reed Detmers for the A's. And right behind it, we got a Yankees auto. Trevor Hauver. I think that's a second Yankees auto. Yeah, like, my wife is still annoyed to this day that, like, every house we looked at, I was more concerned about the basement than anything else, because I wanted to put in, like, a movie theater and bar and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I was very fixated. So, I mean, I was close to, like, wanting that house, and then I just did a little more thinking. I'm like, that thing's going to flood, like, 5 times a year. Alexander Canario for the Giants to 250. Jay Groom for the Red Sox. And Jeff Criswell for the A's. The house we got in Itasca, our current house, it was unique in that it had what they call a deep pour basement, which is 10-foot ceilings in the basement. So that has worked out quite well. It's now taken over by my business, but trying to keep it somewhat cleared out so it's not too crazy. Warner Blakely for the Angels. Blake Rutherford for the White Sox, that is. Owen Miller for the Indians. And we got Geraldo Perdomo for the D-backs to 250. Poiple. Jesse Franklin V for the Braves. Milan Tolentino for the Indians. And we got a Kjerstad insert. Yeah. I got a lot of respect for housing inspectors, because if my experience with my guy that did my basement was any indication, they tried to cut corners literally everywhere they could, and they actually got nailed a couple times by the permit inspectors. They first wanted to do the whole basement reno without any sort of permits. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Nick Swiney for the Giants and Casey Schmidt for the Giants refractor. Got a Torque base. And for the Indians, refractor auto, Carson Tucker. Super Jumbo, just more cards, basically. There might be, I don't know. I mean, with more cards, you might end up with more color as well, just law of large numbers. But yeah, I think it's just number of cards is different and the number of autos. I think this is whatever 12 times 32 is, so like 384 per box, and Jumbo is 600 per box. I don't know if there's anything that is exclusive just to Super Jumbo. I know with like Bowman, regular Bowman, like jumbo boxes have certain cards that the regular hobby don't. Clayton Beater, Sky Blue to $4.99 for the Dodgers. George Kirby for the Mariners. Tanner Burns for the Indians. Got a Kierstad insert. All right. A lot of chrome. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'll have to watch one or two breaks of other folks doing it to see if there's anything I need to know. All right, so let's do a quick hit recap here. So we got Carson Tucker for the Indians, refractor auto. Trevor Hauer for the Yankees, auto. Bobby Miller, green auto to 99 for the Dodgers. Got a Poisson base to 99 for the A's. Brandon, yeah, you know, fat. Refractor auto, D-backs. Jesse Franklin V, purple auto to 250 Braves. We got the green glimpses of greatness for Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Casey Schmidt for the Giants. Nice auto there. There's that fat boy to 150 D-backs. Adam Seminaris, blue paper for the Angels. We got Carmen Mlodzinski for the Pirates to 150. Got the Torque to 250 base. That's a nice one for the Tigers. Jackson Miller for the Reds, base auto. Nick Gonzalez, refractor auto, Pirates. Got the orange Miguel Amaya for the Cubs. That Brandon Fatboy again, base auto this time. Thomas Segis to 150 for the Texas Rangers, that's paper. Christian Chamberlain for the Royals to 250. Xavier Edwards, base to 150 Rays. And Austin Wells to 150 Yankees auto. All right, so that will do it for this evening. So coming up, Super Jumbo is on the website for Sunday, Monday, so half each night. So if you haven't been to the website, definitely check out JaySwanCards.com. At the minimum, you can get on the email list. So when I load up other stuff, so I think the next thing I'll be loading up on the website will likely be Hoops Premium Basketball, a full case of that, and then another couple half cases of Jumbo Thursday and Friday, just like this week. I have a half case of Stadium Club Chrome. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to fit it in, but that might end up on the website at some point as well. I'll just got to try to find a place to put it. And then I'll be doing a lot of eBay stuff this week as well. So the first group of that is Tuesday evening. I'm going to kind of shoot the moon on this, but I'm doing a double case, 2 cases of National Treasures Racing doing driver break. So that's 102 spots. So I figured with 30 some cards, it's just stupid to do one case because like everyone's going to skunk. So I'm going to do 2 full cases. Hopefully I don't, eat it bad with profits and losses, but I figure it'd be a fun way to do it. It's a cool looking brand. So that's going Tuesday as well. Tuesday I'm doing a half case of Prism Draft Baseball. That is half case. Then Wednesday doing a full case of Leaf Ultimate Draft Baseball. So very similar to this checklist, except it'll have Austin Martin. I think it's got Fernando Tatis in there for some reason. I think Dominguez is in there. So it's a cool group of cards. It's Leaf, so it's unlicensed and not worth as much, but the odds of getting something cool are much higher than in a Bowman break. So I think it's worth a look. And then the other half case of the Prism Draft Baseball. Then Thursday and Friday do Bowman Draft Jumbo. And then probably Thursday Hoops Premium Stock. Do a full case of that. So that's the plan for the coming week. And then I think the week after that, that'll be Christmas week. I think Bowman's Best is dropping. So I'll probably do a little bit right before Christmas and then after Christmas. And then I think as far as baseball... Elite Extra Edition was going to come out in December, but it'll be in the first week of January, so that's another Prospect brand. So lots of Prospect stuff in the next month. So if you like that stuff, there's plenty of it for you. So that's what's coming up. Went through the hit recap. Don't need a random. Hey, Mike. Yeah, that was a good Austin Wells for the Yanks. The Yanks did pretty good, especially for the price. So yeah, so that'll do it for this evening. I'll be off tomorrow. I'll be back Sunday with the first Super Jumbo half case. Like I said, it's on the website right now. The unsold teams for each half will go to eBay a night before the break. So Saturday and Sunday, a group of teams will go to eBay. Yeah, the Phillies, I think, got sold about 2 hours ago, Matt. But I will be doing more in the Jumbo. And we talked about the paper base, so I'll keep getting those put together for you. Yeah, so that will do it for this evening. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me on eBay. You can also email me through the website. Or if you talk to me through other means as well, that is perfectly fine. Facebook Messenger, all that good stuff. I do have Christmas cards that we put together. So I'm going to try to get those out early this week. So some of you might be getting some random Christmas card from some dude. You'll actually get to see my picture. So that'll be a first for most of you, instead of the disembodied hands. So yeah, so that'll do it for tonight. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you have a good weekend. And I hope you're staying healthy and safe out there. Be back Sunday with Super Jumbo. And yeah, hope you guys have a good time until then. Maybe see some of you back here at that point. Have a good one, people. Have a good night.